guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make an easy but delicious fried chicken. So for this you'll be needing 1 teaspoon of each of these seasoning. So 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of Slap Your Mama seasoning. If you don't have this, you can use any all-purpose seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ground mustard, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and of course some salt and pepper to taste. And I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I have 3 tablespoons of milk and another ½ cup of milk. And I have some hot sauce. This is optional, only if you like hot sauce you can use hot sauce. And I have 1 egg, and of course we have our chicken. You can use any part of the chicken that you'd like, but I'm using some thighs and some wings. And of course you need some oil to fry your chicken. Please check that description box where I will list everything I use in this video for you guys. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay guys, so to get started you want to go ahead and grab your ½ cup of milk, and to that we're going to add some spices. Here I have some chili powder that I'll put 1 teaspoon of that, and 1 teaspoon of my coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of my Slap Your Mama seasoning. Don't forget guys, this definitely have some salt in it, and it have a little bit of heat to it as well. So if you don't like spicy, maybe you just can skip the hot sauce, since this have a little kick to it. And that was 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and now 1 teaspoon of garlic powder is next. Just like that. And I like to add a little bit of ginger. I'll add 1 teaspoon of ginger. If you like, you can definitely add less. You can do anywhere from ½ teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of these. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and add my mustard, and I'm only going to do ½ teaspoon of ground black pepper. So now you want to go ahead and take your chicken and then put it in there with clean hands, guys. You want to go ahead and mix everything in, and we are going to allow our chicken to sit in this for at least an hour. If you can do it overnight, of course you definitely should if you have that time, but other than that, 1 hour will do it. And instead of using milk, if you want, you can definitely use buttermilk to do this instead. So again, I'm going to place this in my fridge covered for at least an hour. So while the chicken is marinating, you want to go ahead and take your egg and crack it open, and use your 3 tablespoons of milk. Into that we are going to put ½ teaspoon of garlic powder, ½ teaspoon of onion powder, and ½ teaspoon of ginger powder. And I am going to add some hot sauce. Now with this you can put as little or as much as you want, totally up to you. And then you want to go ahead and mix that really well. Guys, making fried chicken, you can definitely use any spice you want. I normally put paprika, but sometimes I use chili powder if I don't have paprika on hand. You can put any all-purpose seasoning. You can put lemon pepper seasoning, whatever you really want, you can do. And now to my flour, I'm going to add a little bit of salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt, and of course some ground black pepper, and just mix it. If you don't want to do that, you can definitely just add that all-purpose seasoning instead of salt and pepper. And now we can start making our delicious fried chicken. All right guys, so I decided to add about a teaspoon of cornstarch to my flour, which I always add, but I totally forgot to mention that to you guys. So again, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to my flour, just to get my chicken a little extra crispy. So now you want to go ahead and take your chicken, just like this, and dip it into that hot sauce mix with your eggs and everything, and then give it a pass in the flour mix. I might have to use my hands for this one because I want to make sure that it is well coated. Just like that. If you haven't, please go follow me on Facebook, and also go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Come snap with me on Snapchat. And if you are Haitian who only speak Creole, please go follow my Creole channel. I will leave the link for all those down in the description box for you guys to go check out. Again, I'm going to put it in that hot sauce and egg mix. Make sure it is very well coated, and then pass it onto the flour mix. With that, I'm using my hands. So I'm going to continue doing the rest, and then we can start finally frying our chicken. Just make sure you shake the excess flour, guys, because we don't want it super flour. We just want to coat it with a little bit of flour so it can be crispy. Again, just shake off the excess, okay? All right guys, now it's time for the fun part. I have some peanut oil heating up. I allowed it to heat up to 350 degrees. This is the thermometer that I use to check the temperature of my oil. So now you want to go ahead and grab your pieces of chicken and just place it right in there. You want to make sure you don't crowd your pan so they can fry nice and even, and they can be nice and crispy. I like to let them fry for at least 12 minutes because you don't want to be eating raw chicken at all. So allow this to fry for 12 minutes like I said. Make sure you keep your eye on it so you can turn it if you need to, but just let it fry, let it do its thing. Don't touch it until it's nice and golden brown. Okay guys, I have my final batch of chicken in. I wanted to come and give you guys a little close-up of how nice and crispy and golden brown that piece of chicken is. As you can see, the color is just so perfect on my chicken. I'm going to finish cooking the rest, or frying the rest, and I will come back and show you guys the final result. Alright guys, my chicken is all done. I went ahead and chopped up some fresh parsley just to make my plate nice and pretty. So of course now we want to go ahead and cut into one so that you guys can see not only is it crispy, but it is nice and juicy on the inside. You guys see that? Nice and delicious, and it is definitely cooked. But hopefully you guys will give this recipe a try. If you tried it and love it, let me know down in the description box. So if you tried it, please tag me on any social media you choose to post your food in. Other than that guys, this will do it for this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope everybody's staying warm for those of you who live in cold weather area. And I love you guys for watching. See you on my next video. Bye-bye.